Last week, this fantastic book came out. This is I Darken by Kiersten White, and honestly, it is by far one of my favourite books of the year so far. It is about the bloody and brutal conflicts that took place during the Ottoman Empire, but as seen from the point of view of Lada Dracul and her younger brother Radu, who are basically sent as hostages to live with their enemies by their own father. Yep, really father of the year there. It is incredibly well written and so addictive, and it's a fantastic celebration of cultural diversity. But this book also focuses on feminism as Lada struggles to find her place in a man's world. So this is the first in a new trilogy, and to celebrate its release and the fabulously awesome Lada Dracul, Penguin Random House are running a blog tour celebrating feminist icons from reality and fiction. And I put links to all the other stops on this blog tour in the description below, so go check them out. And for my stop on the tour, I decided to talk about Rory Gilmore and the wonderful women of Stars Hollow from the fantastic show that is the Gilmore Girls. Now, growing up, this show was a seminal work for me. I came late to the show and watched pretty much all of it during the summer after I graduated from high school. And this is kind of a time when you're really working out where you fit in the world, really working out who you are, finding out who you are. So watching a character like Rory Gilmore, who has such defined ideas about what she believes in and what she wants to do with her life, it was just really assuring, because it really kind of inspired me and encouraged me to find my own way, really, and find something that I was passionate about. Throughout the entire show, Rory knows who she is at heart, and she never sways from that. Regardless of what is going on in her life, she always remains true to herself. She never lets anything stop her from being her, and that was just so refreshing, because let's be honest, there are so few shows about young women just being themselves. Over the past few years, there has been this fantastic new wave of shows that have been led by female characters, you know, things like Orange is the New Black and How to Get Away with Murder and Jessica Jones and Orphan Black. You know, there are loads of shows that nowadays that have female-led characters, but they're all about the situations that those characters are in, or the events that are going on around those characters. Whereas with the Gilmore Girls, this was about celebrating normal life. It was about growing up and finding your place in the world, finding out who you are. Stuff that we all have to go through and that we all have to work out. And not only that, but being able to see a young woman be allowed to be opinionated and intelligent, and not just be allowed to, but be encouraged to be opinionated and intelligent and to be herself. Having that kind of character at the heart of a mainstream television show is just unheard of in terms of female characters. Regrettably, obviously. And the entire show is like that. It's filled with female characters who are more than just the pretty face or the bitchy girl in the office or the love interest. They're all dynamic and multifaceted and full of personality and smart and funny and interesting. And they're not perfect either. They're not flawless. They're just real. And in a world where literally only the other day a high-ranking British male MP was calling female MPs, including a former Prime Minister, bloody difficult women, because they dared to get involved in the male-orientated world of politics. In a world like that, we need characters that are allowed to be themselves and be opinionated. And growing up with a role model like Rory frickin' Gilmore made me want to be like that, and proud to be like that. And if that makes me a bloody difficult woman, then bring it on, because as far as I'm concerned, there ain't nothing wrong with that. I Darken by Kiersten White is out now. Seriously, go check it out. I love this book. I cannot recommend this book enough. If you love well-developed characters, if you love intrigue, if you love bloody and brutal battles, because seriously, there's a lot of blood in this book. It's quite brutal at times. Yes. It's seriously good. Go check it out. I cannot recommend it enough. See you soon.